Hey Nailiaddicts, welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today I am trying a new brand to me, Apres. I know it's very popular, but I personally have never bought anything from Apres. And my nail sister Haley over on Murdered Manny's, she posted in her community tab that Apres magnetic gels were $5 on Amazon. So you know I had to hurry up and get over there to see if I can collect as many as I could for that good price. So I discovered that there are two collections. One is like your basic colors like red, green, brown, and then they have other ones that are kind of named after like um, Amazon Night, Pyrite, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, are all of them on sale? So they only put selected ones on sale, not the whole collection. I could not find every color in the collection for not even for $5. They just didn't have them available. So I literally just bought all the ones that they did have for $5. So it totaled up to be about eight of them all together, and they're from both of the collections. So I'm just gonna let y'all watch these swatches and then I'll pop back in. I want to give an update about a product that I used on my last video. It was in a little nail polish bottle and it had some writing on it. I couldn't understand what the top part of it said, but underneath it said your nail. And I told y'all I seen one of my favorite Korean nail content creators, Nail, use it. And it's basically like a peel off base coat, so that you can keep your extensions and just take off the design on top of the extensions, similar to UNT peel off base. If you've ever used that, you can get it from off Amazon. So I wanted to test to see if it actually worked, and it does. I was able to, I think I just filed the sides of my nail, and then I was able to take the tweezers and separate it from the extension, and it came up, and I didn't have too much of a struggle. Some of them I struggled with a little bit, but for the most part I was able to get all of them off with little to no filing afterwards. I don't know about y'all, but I've been obsessed with magnetic gels. I cannot get enough of them. I just give me all of them. The only thing is, now you got to come up with some ideas on how to use them. And that's why I haven't been posting lately, is because I'm like at a creative block right now. So I was hoping that getting these gels would, kind of help me brainstorm on like what kind of styles, what kind of manicures I want to do. So I went on Pinterest and I found some really cute things using magnetic gels. But when I got ready to do them, everything looks so much simpler when you're just watching it on a video. But when I actually like tried to attempt to redesign, it was not looking nothing like the video. It was completely different. I must have went through about 10 different ways just to get this magnetic flower to look like the Pinterest. So I was having a hard time. I scratched that idea and I ended up just doing something similar to it, but using more colors. With the one I seen on Pinterest, they only use one magnetic gel color, and I wanted something to incorporate all of these colors that I just got from Apres. So I scratched the idea with the flower, and I'm just gonna do like a little freestyle. I found these gels really easy to work with. The formula is very thick, and the magnetic particles in it are very active. I noticed that some have that like velvet magnetic effect, and then some have the shimmery magnetic effect. If you have a lot of magnetic gels, you'll know what I'm talking about. It almost looks like a velvet, solid velvet when you magnetize it, and then you have some that looks like it's got a bunch of like glitter particles in it when you magnetize it. I would definitely be on the lookout for more gels in both of these collections. I want to say there's like either 8 or 10 in each collection. So I'm going to be keeping my eye out on Amazon to see if they put any more on there. I really did enjoy working with these. And when I was in my room light, they were pretty in a room light, but when I stepped outside in the sunlight and when I was driving, y'all, I cannot describe how beautiful that magnetic came through. The camera does not do it justice. Even when I tried to film it outside in the grass, you just have to see it for yourself. Like, there was no way I can describe just how beautiful the colors were together. I'm definitely looking forward to getting more out of this collection. And for $5, I mean, you can't beat that. As you can see, the style is not that complicated. I just used a sample of each of the colors. The hard part was trying to draw these skinny lines with my left hand. I'm right-handed. So that was the most difficult thing. This nail design really was nothing to explain. The only thing I did do towards the end was I wanted to see how it looked magnetized, in the sense that like a 3D magnetization. That's the way that the Pinterest did the flower. Once it put down the magnetic flower, it used some rhinestone glue, and it actually like made the magnet even more like come to life. I didn't do it on the full nail because this was just like something I was just trying out, so I wasn't going to waste my rhinestone glue on putting it on each individual little section. So I just did a few sections, and I really like the way it turned out. I'm really hoping that I can go back and try to do that 3D flower with the magnetic background again, because when I looked at the way these came out, I really liked it. So I'm gonna let y'all watch the rest of the video, and I'll pop back in at the end. Okay, Nailiaddicts, this is the set completed. I'm just using my little rubber drill bit to get that cuticle oil nice and rubbed into my nails, get my skin re-moisturized. Like I said, I really enjoy using these Apres magnetic gels, and hopefully y'all can still find them on Amazon. I don't know if they're still there right now because this sale was like last week, but be sure to check and maybe you'll find some and try them out too. Thank y'all so much for watching my video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you can see the next time I post. All right, see y'all later. Bye.